Sup, my friends, and welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. This is the Taoist Dragon of the Epic Peeps fam, but you can call me Toasty, and, well, yeah, we're not at the place. Yeah, I can't even remember the geothermal plant. I actually ran away from there because I thought of two things. If I have the fourth right, last episode I'll edit some stuff out because pretty much I asked you guys like what ending should we choose, but I realized like after the episode there's some things that I'm forgetting. And I'm not going to do all the stuff. I just happened to find this little cave on my way back to the geothermal plant. But this episode, we're ending this planet and we're moving on. So this is the only side tangent we'll be on. But there's also the graveyard keeper or whatever that like the person told us about super early on. I just completely forgot about. That was dumb. Whatever. That weapon sway is bad. Probably shouldn't be using my revolver for that. I need to make sure it stays in working condition. Anyways, yeah, we can hack into this. Or lockpick it, I should say. There is one thing, though, I want to do before we end off this world, which is, well, we just did it. We got the book. We're going to return the book to the vicar guy. And then, yeah, we'll end this world. But, yeah, last episode I was going to ask you guys, it's like, how should we end this planet? But I already had a plan, or I formulated the plan like super early. It's just, I forgot about it. There's a secret third option, as opposed to just siding with Edgewater or the deserters, you know. And that secret third option, of course, is side with Edgewater and then just convince the other people to come back. So that's what we're going to do. Can't believe I forgot about it. I was blowing it way out of proportion. Well, that's clearly the best choice. Well, it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I want to see the vicar. I don't even know. It's kind of late. I actually took a nap today. I was so tired. It was pretty sad. Hopefully all of this is like recording. I will cry if this isn't recording. Like, at least the audio and stuff. I think it is. I'm just, at this point, my hope is all gone. I no longer trust things. So, there you go. Anyways. And while we're in Edgewater, why the heck not? Here's a little piece of environmental storytelling. This is the salt tuna cannery, right? And as we're running around, you might remember they mentioned something about the plague and people getting sick. And when we actually entered the cannery, got Pravarti and all that good stuff, they're talking about like the machine breaking all the time because they're stuffing things they're not supposed to in it. Here you go. These are the things they're not supposed to be stuffing into the salt tuna cans, but they're doing it anyways. It's sprats, and it's making them sick. I mean, they're cute lizard things, but golly, you shouldn't eat cute lizard things. It's a good way to get the space aids. Anyways, there's a dumpster. Cool. Anyways, what am I doing?
Nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
No, okay. Yep, you've been eating tuna for a year. Alright, we gotta see the vicar. Well, let's go see the vicar, dude. There's a religion, by the way. You can talk to him about it. I'm not going to because we gotta finish out this world. But apparently, my friend was talking to me a little bit about it. And I find that okay because we've already gotten up to the point where we could learn about it. So it's not really spoilers, but there's a religion. Yep, there you go.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Heck yeah, here's your book, you nerd.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What the heck is going on? He's really angry. You're not supposed to read it, Vicar. It's bad stuff. You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Well, then. I don't even know what to say. I want to ask him a question about it. Why do you think the book held the secret seal?
Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakono's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Cool. I don't really care. That's been so fascinating. Honestly, if I was playing this on my own, I'd probably ask all the questions. But no, this is a series. We gotta finish this world off. We're done here. We done stuff. Oh, I also want to apologize. That laser rifle I picked up is technically not a science weapon. It's just a laser rifle. Science weapons have like a special label, yada yada yada. But they sound cool, honestly. Like, my friend got a shrink ray. I was like, heck yeah, I want a shrink ray. I want a shrink ray. Because Ray is the Jedi. The last Jedi, maybe. I don't know. But apparently, I suppose this isn't spoilers. It is kind of sad. Anyways, Carrie Fisher, which... may she rest in peace. Apparently, she was supposed to be the whole twist ending to the Disney saga. Was that Carrie Fisher was the last Jedi. She was going to get like a lightsaber, and it was going to be awesome. But yeah, which honestly, that sounds cool. I don't know how much of that is actually true. I just saw one Facebook post about it. And as everybody knows, Facebook is the most accurate news source in the side of the news. Anyways, let's go finish off this world. We gotta not die. Even though I'm pretty adamant about it. It's pretty funny though, the fall physics or fall damage in this game. Oh great, the robots are back. Whatever. The headshot's not going to do that much damage. Because their heads aren't their weak points. I know what you guys are thinking, that their heads are their weak points. But they're not, you know? I don't think you guys thought that. But maybe you did, and if you did think that, that's okay, you know? We all make mistakes sometimes. I have no freaking idea I've just kind of been on a kick of being just really absolutely bad crap weird. There we go. I censored myself so YouTube can't be angry at me. Here, let's go do the things. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been in a random mood. Like, I was at work and I don't know what we were even talking about. We were just talking about something. And it was like an argument, but a fake argument. Anyways, what was I going to say? Alright, so it's like, sometimes a man must stand upon a hill on which he dies on. And my coworker was like, what? But it was like, well, your face looks stupid. You stupid face. I didn't actually say that. That would be mean. And sometimes I'm mean, but most of the time, I'm not. Oh, crap, I'm yawning. I'm tired. It's late. Well, that's sort of true. It is kind of late. That's not the major reason I'm tired. I got like 4 hours of sleep, but then I took a nap when I got home. Like, oh, it messed with me so bad because I don't usually take naps like that. Usually when I do take a nap, it's like 20 minutes at most. And then I'm up and about and yada yada. I just wanted to finish my story before we do the things, but that's okay. I'm going to save. So it's about to get loud. Yeah. There we go. All I wanted to say is like I took like a 2 hour nap, and that's quite the nap. And then I woke up, it was still light out, so I was like, oh no, it's the morning, I have to go to work. Which is not true. Man. Yeah, anyways, let's do this. We gotta redirect power. Wait a minute, there's a guy in here. Ah, screw it, you guys can find him on your own. Let's redirect power. Continue. Redirect power to Edgewater. Return to route. There we go. Screw the deserters and the Rebel Alliance. Well, that's not exactly true. I mean, I try to convince them, maybe. I don't know. To go back. Well, now I want to convince them to go back. Because, screw their faces. Their faces are stupid. Don't you guys think their faces are stupid? I mean, they just look at you every so often and they're like, hey. And I'm like, screw you too. See, I told you I'm on a random kick. I don't know, I just find it funny to go on these weird tangents that make no sense. And my sense of humor is just ridiculous and dumb. Like, oh my god, there was this comic. Ugh. Just thinking about it earlier almost made me laugh out loud. But the comic is pretty straightforward. It's this guy. He's got like one of the silica gel packets. You know, the ones that say don't eat. He's like, nobody tells me what to do. And then he eats it. And he just like jolts awake. He's in this chair and it's like, he's got a device on his head and there's a bunch of scientists there. It's like, congratulations, you've succeeded in leaving the simulation. His face really makes it because he's just like, what the heck? And honestly, I would be the same. But kids, don't eat silica gel, okay? You probably end up leaving the simulation. It's true, but that's because you die. And dying's not good. Yeah. You know, that's been your public service announcement from the Taoist Dragon. Yeah. Anyways, I want to run up here the botanical labs to the botanical lab. God, I can speak. I want to talk to a nerd. I want to convince this nerd to go back to Edgewater or I'll kill her. And that's how it goes. That's how Han Solo do. Yes. Oh. Probably shouldn't save the game. No, it's already saving my game. So it's not necessary. Uh-oh. Something happened. It's just taking a while to load. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Stop badly.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fade. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Stop being overly traumatic. Gosh darn it. I'm doing the good route. You're just being snickety old coot about it. Women. Is that a bad word? I don't think so. I don't think coot means anything more than just an old person. But I suppose some people would find that offensive. But whatever. Come back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Jeez. You're being unreasonable. What happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger had to come from somewhere. Sure, Han Solo sometimes is a good guy. I mean, he's always a good guy. It's just sometimes he's a compassionate guy.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
That's stupid. Now I'll deal with Reed.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Yeah, Reed isn't just going to leave. I'll need some help.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
The gasp! I mean, I guess that's kind of gross. Why did you just tell me your secret, though? Like, this was what the whole side quest that I didn't do was all about. So you, like, find out that she's stealing bodies and using them as fertilizer, but you just told me, so none of that needed to happen. That is pretty gross. I think Han Solo would be like, that's gross.
If I were in a better mood, I might be inclined to try and change your mind.
No talk. Whatever. I don't care about you, except I care about people. Listen to me. My name.
Adelaide's okay.
The name's Han Solo. Will the real Han Solo please stand up? Please stand up. I'm jumping. That's how you know I'm Han Solo.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
No, man, it's my fault. You won't survive without power. It's time for you to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
Really? I need a fine crowd for you to go back to Edgewater. No. You die, Thomas. Because you're being a little B-word. Not saying it. You go back.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
No problem. Go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Don't do anything hasty. I want to talk. Reed, just stepping down.
Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Yep. Alright, so I guess that's what we're going to do first. Run, Han Solo, run! Run as fast as your little legs will carry you. Warp speed 6, that's not Star Wars, that's Star Trek. Star Wars is hyperspace, right? Let's go to hyperspace. Hit it, Chewie. We're going to shoot a guy. I don't know which guy we're going to shoot, but he's going to be shot. And then he's going to die, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, we're off to Edgewater. We're going to finish this world. And I feel like I'm... Oddly enough, this feels like the yellow brick road. I guess there is some yellow in it, but it's not really yellow brick road. But like, this just has a very Wizard of Oz feel to me. And I feel like it's just because it's inspired by the early 1900s. There's a person! There's a person! No! No, people! Run! I just ran up to the guy, and then I aimed down the sniper thingy. I don't know words. And then, holy crap! Oh, I didn't kill this guy. It's okay, cause he's about to die. Yeah. Light on fire. Heck yeah, this pistol's awesome. I'm whoop, bad butt. Okay. Nope. Gotta run. Gotta run, cause like, they're doing a lot of damage. I don't got my carbs in me. Carbs keep you alive, don't you know? Like, just shove carbs in your face. Just remember, if something's hurting you, whether it be physical or emotional, especially emotional, just solve your problems by shoving carbs in your face. And yeah, I mean, don't do that. I suppose there's definitely worse things to do, but yeah. Who's over there? Who's there? He's a guy. He's being evil. I don't like him. We'll kill him. There we go. Okay. Die, potato. There's a person over. Oh, it's my person. Yeah. I like it when it's my person, because then they don't try to kill me as much. Sometimes they do. And that makes me sad. Alright. I think I'm not sure if the episode after this I'll be as goofy, but yeah, this episode I'm definitely goofy. Like, holy crap, I don't even know where it's coming from, to be honest. I just, I can't stop. But like, I thought about it, honestly. But I can't stop. I'm just goofy right now. It's a bird! You think you can be a bird in my vicinity? I'll kill you, bird. I gotta convince Reed he's fat. If I convince him he's fat, he'll leave the town because he'll feel like a disgrace. Nobody's allowed to be fat in this society because, I don't know. They only eat salt tuna or something. I don't know. Now I just feel weird and awkward. There's nothing wrong with being fat. I was just being dumb. But look at this mantisaur. Like, holy crap. It's like a cross between a a praying mantis, and a predator, honestly. It's pretty freaky. I love it. Can't wait to fight one of these things because I'm gonna like give it a hug. I'm gonna be like, you're my pet now, and he's gonna be like, no, get off me. I'm gonna be like, you're my pet. Accept it. I can repair my stuff because I'm at a workbench right now. Workbench. A workbench. Boom, boom, boom. I'm at a workbench. I'm at a workbench. I want to repair my stuff. The stuff that I use a lot. And maybe not the stuff I don't use so much. I don't know. I'll think about it. Cool. We repaired our stuff. I can't tinker. I have a science character. And tinkering at first, I was like, I don't want to bother because I don't want to bother like collecting parts. The funny thing about I'm going to save real quick. The funny thing about tinkering in this game is it costs money. Which you're like, oh, I mean, that and we don't understand. I mean, pretty much like tinkering. The whole premise is you use your science skill and you like improve your equipment. It's just like you pay the workbench and then it just becomes more powerful. So it's pretty funny to me. In concept, let's convince Reed.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
I believe you, but the town's a mess. You let Adelaide's son die. Yeah, how could you do that?
Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will.
I mean, that's fair, but also why not Adelaide's child? It's like, yeah, you don't have enough to treat the town, but is there something explicitly wrong about Adelaide's kid? But, I don't know. You say you did your best, but all I see is this town's falling to pieces. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it's not your place to make that decision. I'm pretty sure it is. But you said you done your best. I just see the town falling apart. That's true. I feel like he's being screwed over by Spacer's choice more than anything. See, my view on Reed Thompson is he's not a terrible person. He's just not in line with my own beliefs for the most part, because to him, people are just machines. But that relates to the religion, which we didn't talk to Vicar about. But it relates to that, and I mean the vicar. There we go. Vicar is nothing. Anyways, we didn't talk to him about it, but that's the religion in this world. It's that people are machines. He's just following the status quo. But gosh darn it, I really can't tolerate that. And that's why I'm not going to side with frickin' Spacer's Choice. Or whatever, the board. Yeah, the board owns Spacer's Choice. But this first one.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I'm a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
That's fair. Not try it, I'm gonna kill you. Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague. There we go.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
No. Town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick. No, have any of you people ever eaten an actual vegetable? Suppose that's a fair one too. But this one.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
That's the dumb. And you're not even eating salt tuna. Gosh darn it. You're eating the sprats. Just I'm so confused. Whatever. Pretty sure that food's making you sick. You need a garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Persuade, here we go. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Yeah, let's lie. Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works. That sounds like Han Solo right there, too.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Well, I kind of feel bad. I don't think he was a bad person, like I said already. Just in the status quo, but yeah. It can't be easy for you, man. Whatever. What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Alright, bye. I just messed up your life because that's the good route.